Confirmation hearings continue at the National Assembly. Relevant parliamentary committees are holding Q&A sessions throughout the day for 3 nominees. For more on who they are and for other parliamentary news, our political correspondent Kim Min-ji now joins us on the phone. Min-ji, so another round of hearings. What's at the center of attention today?
Yes, Daeun, confirmation hearings are taking place for 3 nominees today. They are Yoo Young-min, tapped to head the Science, ICT and Future Planning Ministry, Chung Hyun-back for Gender Equality Minister, and Park Jung-hwa for Supreme Court Justice. The ruling Democratic Party of Korea expects the hearings to be relatively easygoing, given the nominees' background and expertise. But opposition parties are closely scrutinizing the candidates, throwing questions at them regarding their credentials and personal ethics to assess their fitness for the job. Also, deliberation of the government's multi-billion-dollar supplementary budget bill aimed at creating jobs has begun almost a month since it was submitted to the National Assembly. 2 parliamentary committees have kicked off the process. However, lawmakers from the main opposition Liberty Korea Party did not participate in the meetings, and they have said that it doesn't meet legal requirements. The ruling Democratic Party of Korea hopes to get this bill passed during the July extraordinary session.
Shifting our focus now to the expanding political scandal rocking the nation, the minor opposition People's Party has concluded that a single member of the party is solely responsible for making up the materials used against President Moon during this year's election campaign. But the prosecution says the probe is not over yet.
Yes, prosecutors called in Cho Sung-eun, a former member of the People's Party, for questioning this morning. Now, she is known to be the first person to have heard about the fraud from Lee Yoo-mi, who has been arrested on charges of fabricating materials used in their campaign. Now, prosecutors are expected to question her on what exactly Lee told her over the phone to try to find out if core members of the party are involved in this scandal. Prosecutors had also called in Lee Jun-seo, who is a former official of the People's Party, and he is also suspected of having connections to the scandal. He exchanged a lot of text messages with Lee Yoo-mi leading up to the election, which raised suspicions he could have been aware of what was happening. Now, he was questioned for 17 hours yesterday, but denied having any knowledge of the matter. But prosecutors are going to call him again this afternoon. Meanwhile, 2 others who held key positions in the campaign camp that were questioned yesterday said that despite not being able to verify the materials, they too had no idea that the materials were fake. And wrapping up the internal probe, the People's Party on Monday tentatively concluded the fabricated materials were the work of Lee Yoo-mi alone, and that the fabrication was done without the knowledge of senior party members. Now, to give you a brief recap, just days before the election, the People's Party said President Moon's son received special favors when applying for a job in the public sector back in 2006, based on a voice recording of someone claiming to be a former classmate of Moon's son. But Lee Yoo-mi has since admitted to having faked the recording. Back to you, Daeun.
Thank you, Min-ji, for that comprehensive report.